Hello, my friend. Welcome back to your English Buddy, the place where you and I learn to speak English with more confidence, step by step, day by day. I'm so happy you're here with me today. Wherever you are, maybe you're walking, maybe you're cooking, maybe you're sitting with a cup of tea. Thank you for spending this time with me. In this episode, we're going to talk about something simple, but incredibly powerful: how to practice English every single day. Even if you're busy, even if you don't have anyone to talk to in English, and even if you don't live in an English-speaking country, yes, it's still possible. Many English learners believe that to become fluent, they need to move to the UK, the US, or maybe Canada or Australia. They think, if only I lived there, I could speak like a native. But here's the truth. You don't need to live in London to sound natural. You don't need a native speaker sitting beside you every day, and you definitely don't need to study for 5 hours every night. What you truly need are small, smart steps. Steps that you can repeat easily, steps that fit into your life, and steps that slowly but surely make English feel like a part of who you are. And that's what we'll explore today. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what you can do every single day to build your English confidence, even if you only have 10 minutes. So, let's begin. The power of shadowing. Let me start with one of my favorite techniques, shadowing. Maybe you've heard this word before. Maybe it's new for you. Either way, shadowing is one of the best ways to improve your listening and speaking at the same time. It's simple, but powerful. Here's how it works. You listen to someone speaking English, like me right now, and you try to repeat exactly what they say. You don't pause. You don't translate. You don't think too much. You just follow the sound, like an echo. You copy the rhythm, the tone, and the speed. It's like singing along to your favorite song. You're not stopping to understand every lyric, you're just matching the sound and the feeling. Let's try this together right now. I'll say a sentence and then you repeat after me. I want to speak English fluently. Now you repeat. I listen to English every day. Now you repeat. Shadowing helps me speak better. Now you repeat. Good job. That's exactly it. At first it may feel a little strange. Your mouth might not move easily and your brain might feel slow. That's completely normal. Shadowing is not about perfection. It's about practice. It's about training your brain and your mouth to work together. When you do this every day, even for just 5 minutes, you'll notice something amazing. You'll start to speak faster. You'll sound clearer, and you'll feel more confident. It's a small habit, but it gives big results. So that's your first step. Listen and shadow for 5 minutes a day. You can use podcasts, YouTube videos, audiobooks, or anything you enjoy. Just find a voice that feels comfortable for you and start copying it. Remember, don't focus on understanding every word. Focus on the sound, the flow, the emotion. All right, now that you understand shadowing, let's move to the next part of your daily English routine. Tip number 1, listen to English. Every day, listening is the foundation of everything. If you want to speak well, you have to listen well. The more you listen, the more your brain starts to recognize patterns. How words connect, how intonation changes, how real English sounds. You might not notice it at first, but every minute you spend listening is like planting a seed. Over time, those seeds grow into fluency. Now here's the good news. You don't have to sit in a quiet room for hours. You can listen anywhere, anytime. You can listen to podcasts like this one while walking, cleaning, or cooking. You can listen to English music, audiobooks, or YouTube videos. You can even listen while you fall asleep. It's not about understanding 100%. It's about letting English become the background music of your life. When you listen every day, even for 10 minutes, you're building your ear. You're teaching your brain to catch the natural rhythm of English. Imagine this. You listen to someone say, "What are you up to?" And next time someone says it, you understand instantly, not because you translated it, but because your brain already knows the sound. That's the magic of daily listening. It turns English from a foreign language into something familiar and comfortable. So here's your task. Every day, find at least 10 minutes to listen to English, podcasts, songs, stories, news, anything you like. Make it part of your routine, maybe during breakfast, during your walk, or while you relax. Soon, English will start to feel like a natural part of your world. Tip number 2, shadow. What you hear, we talked about this earlier, but let's go a little deeper. Listening is the first step. Shadowing is the next. After you listen to something, maybe a podcast episode or a short clip, play it again. But this time, use your voice. Repeat the words as you hear them. Match the speaker's rhythm and emotion. It's okay if you miss a few words. Don't stop yourself. Keep going. Here's a little example. I want to get better at English. Repeat after me. I don't understand everything, but I keep going. Repeat after me. I'm improving little by little. Now, one more time, repeat after me. Perfect. If you do this every day, your speaking will become smoother, your pronunciation clearer, and your confidence stronger. Remember, English fluency is not about being perfect. It's about being comfortable. So don't wait for the right moment. Start today. Shadow your favorite podcast, movie scene, or even a short YouTube video. 5 minutes of shadowing every day will do more for your English than 1 hour of studying once a week. Tip number 3, think in English, one thought at a time. This is one of the biggest secrets to fluency. Start thinking in English, even a little bit. I know it sounds difficult, but it's easier than you think. Here's how to begin. Start with short, simple sentences in your mind. When you wake up, say to yourself, "It's morning. I'm tired. I need coffee." When you're walking outside, say, "The sky is blue. The air feels nice. I see a dog." When you're at work or school, say, "I'm busy. I want to go home." These are small thoughts, but they help your brain connect directly to English. You stop translating from your native language, and your brain begins to think in English naturally. Later, you can start saying these thoughts out loud, even quietly. You can whisper them while you work, while you walk, or while you drive. It's like having a mini English conversation with yourself. This is how you build fluency, one small thought at a time. Don't worry if you make mistakes. This is private practice. No one's listening but you. Over time, you'll notice that English words come to your mind faster and easier. That's the moment when English starts to feel like a natural part of your thinking. Let's pause for a second here. Take a deep breath. You're doing great. Remember, learning a language isn't a race. It's a journey. And on this journey, every small step counts. Even if you only practice 5 or 10 minutes a day, that's enough, as long as you're consistent. Tip number 4, read aloud. Every day. Reading aloud is one of the easiest and most effective ways to improve pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence. When you read in silence, your eyes and brain are working, but your mouth isn't. When you read aloud, your whole body joins the learning. Your mouth shapes the sounds, your ears hear the rhythm, and your brain connects everything. You can start small. Even 5 minutes is enough. Pick a short article, a story, or a podcast transcript. It doesn't matter if you understand every single word. What matters is that you say the words out loud. Start slowly. Notice how your voice moves. Feel the difference between words like through, though, and thought. Play with tone. Make your voice go up when it's a question, down when it's a statement. It's like exercising your voice muscles. The more you do it, the stronger they get. If you want to make it more fun, record yourself while reading. Then listen again. At first, you might feel shy hearing your own voice. That's normal. But over time, you'll start noticing improvement. You'll hear that your pronunciation becomes clearer, your rhythm smoother, and your confidence stronger. And here's a little secret. Even native speakers practice reading aloud. Actors, radio hosts, voiceover artists. So if they do it, why shouldn't you? Let's try a short reading exercise right now. Every day I speak a little more. Every day I learn a little more. My English is growing stronger. Say it with me. Beautiful. That's the sound of progress. Tip number 5, keep a small English journal now. Let's talk about writing. Writing may not seem as exciting as speaking, but it's one of the best ways to organize your thoughts and measure your growth. You don't need a fancy notebook. Any small one will do, even your phone's notes app. Every day, write just a few sentences in English. It could be about your day, your thoughts, or something you learned. Here's an example. Today, I listened to an English podcast. I learned a new word, curious. I feel proud of myself. That's it. Short, simple, and powerful. The goal isn't to write perfectly. It's to write regularly. If you don't know a word, skip it or replace it with another one. If you make a grammar mistake, that's fine. This is your private space to experiment and grow. After a few weeks, read your older notes. You'll be amazed by how much progress you've made. Your sentences will look smoother, your thoughts clearer. Writing helps you discover your English voice, that natural way you express yourself. So from today, promise yourself this: One short English journal entry every day. Tip number 6. Use English in real life now. Let's step outside your notebook. English is not just a subject, it's a tool for communication. So use it. You don't need to live in an English-speaking country to practice. You can create your own English environment. Here's how. Change your phone or laptop settings to English. Watch movies with English subtitles, not your language. Comment in English on YouTube or Instagram. Join an online English group or community. Talk to AI chat partners or message a language buddy. And if you're shy about talking to people, start small. Talk to yourself in English while doing daily tasks. For example, while cooking, say, "I'm cutting the onions." "They're making me cry." While walking, say, "It's a sunny day." "I love this weather." These small moments add up. Soon, English won't feel like a foreign language. It will feel like something that belongs to you. Tip number 7. Learn from movies and series. Movies are not just entertainment. They're language classrooms. Pick your favorite English movie or show. Turn on the subtitles, but in English. Watch one short scene again and again. Listen carefully to the pronunciation, the tone, the emotion. Then, pause and repeat. Copy the way they say it. Let's say you're watching Friends. When Joey says, "How you doing?" Don't just laugh, try it. Say it with the same energy, the same tone. "How you doing?" It's fun, right? You're not just learning words. You're learning how those words live in real conversation. Movies teach natural English. The rhythm, the pauses, the emotion. And the best part? You can do it every day, just 10 minutes. Choose a movie you love. Watch one scene, shadow it. That's your English class for the day. Tip number 8. Learn in mini moments. 1. Of the biggest mistakes learners make is thinking they need long hours to improve. But real progress comes from consistency, not duration. If you wait for one big study session every weekend, you'll lose rhythm. If you take 10 minutes every day, you'll build a habit. Use the small moments. Waiting for a bus? Review new words. Brushing your teeth? Say a few English sentences. Before sleeping? Listen to an English podcast. These small hidden minutes are golden. They turn English practice into a natural part of your day, not a chore. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Tip number 9. Speak even if you're not ready. Many learners say, "I'll start speaking when I'm fluent," but here's the truth. You become fluent by speaking. You don't wait to be perfect. Before you start to become better. It's okay if your sentences are short. It's okay if you pause or forget words. Everyone starts somewhere. Find a way to use your voice. Record yourself talking about your day. Describe a picture. Explain something you know. Even talking for 2 minutes helps. Every time you speak, you're training your confidence. You're telling your brain, "It's okay. I can do this." Fluency isn't magic, it's muscle memory. And the only way to build that muscle is to use it. So today, speak. Even a little. Your English buddy will always cheer for you. Tip 10. Celebrate small wins learning. English is a long journey. Some days you'll feel great, other days you'll feel tired. That's okay. What matters is that you keep going. Celebrate every step. When you learn a new word, celebrate. When you finish a podcast episode, celebrate. When you understand a movie line without subtitles, celebrate. Small wins build big confidence. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Remember, you're doing something amazing. You're learning another language. That takes courage, patience, and heart. Bonus practice routine. Here's a simple daily routine you can follow starting tomorrow. Morning, 10 minutes. Listen to an English podcast or short video. Shadow 2 or 3 sentences. Afternoon, 5 minutes. Think in English about what you're doing. Whisper a few sentences to yourself. Evening, 10 minutes. Read aloud a short text. Write 2 or 3 lines in your English journal. Night, 5 minutes. Listen to calming English music or an audiobook while relaxing. That's it. 30 minutes a day. If you follow this plan, your English will start to feel natural within weeks. Reflection and encouragement. Let's pause for a moment. You've learned a lot today, not just about techniques, but about mindset. Because at the heart of language learning is patience. When you practice English every day, you're not just improving grammar or vocabulary, you're building a part of your identity. You're teaching your brain to think differently. You're giving yourself the power to connect with millions of people around the world. That's something beautiful, so don't rush. Enjoy the journey. Remember, even if you have just a few minutes a day, that's enough, because it's not about time, it's about consistency. Each small effort adds up. Each word you say, each sentence you write, each moment you listen, they all count. Someday soon, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. And I'll be right here, cheering for you. Closing message, my friend, thank you for joining me today. You've just finished one of the most important lessons in your English journey, learning how to make English a natural, daily part of your life. If you enjoyed this episode, keep it close. Come back and listen again whenever you need motivation. And if you'd like, share this episode with a friend who's also learning English. Maybe they need a buddy too. Remember, you're not alone. You have your English buddy. Keep practicing, keep believing, and keep speaking every single day. Until next time, take care, stay confident, and keep shining. I'll see you in the next episode. I'm busy. I want to go home. These are small thoughts, but they help your brain connect directly to English. You stop translating from your native language, and your brain begins to think in English naturally. Later, you can start saying these thoughts out loud, even quietly. You can whisper them while you work, while you walk, or while you drive. It's like having a mini English conversation with yourself. This is how you build fluency, one small thought at a time. Don't worry if you make mistakes. This is private practice. No one's listening but you. Over time, you'll notice that English words come to your mind faster and easier. That's the moment when English starts to feel like a natural part of your thinking. Let's pause for a second here. Take a deep breath. You're doing great. Remember, learning a language isn't a race. It's a journey. And on this journey, every small step counts. Even if you only practice 5 or 10 minutes a day, that's enough, as long as you're consistent.